What's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Chemical Guy's Detail Garage. As you can tell by the title, today we're tackling the topic of how to protect your matte finish. And that's why we have our smart car out here, which we've already washed using some Meticulous Matte Auto Wash. If you're unfamiliar with matte satin finishes, they're very sensitive to any kinds of soap that have wax in there. So this right here doesn't add any sheen. All it simply does is removes any kind of dust, bird droppings, or anything else that's abrasive off of the surface without scratching it. Also, matte surfaces are very sensitive, and if they're scratched, there's no way of removing it without actually repainting it, or in the case of our smart car, re-wrapping it. Now the wrap on this car is actually fairly old, but it looks really nice because it's protected frequently using our JetSeal Matte. And again, this is something that's specific for matte satin finishes, which you can use on any kind of painted surfaces, you can use on wraps, you can use it on matte wheels, all to give it that durable layer protection for up to 12 months, but this isn't going to add any gloss or any sheen. But all you have to do is simply shake up the bottle and apply it to an applicator, because you can't do this by machine. Again, any kind of machine polishers has the potential to polish or cut, which will change the sheen, change the effect of your matte. So doing it by hand, one is going to cover every inch of the surface because you know you've covered it, but also this is going to prevent any kind of damage to the surface. So now we'll just apply a couple lines to our applicator pad. This is a simple microfiber applicator pad, which is great for applying your favorite glaze, sealant, waxes. Just give you a very fine, even coat. Now we'll go over to the vehicle, we're going to spread it out and then just give it a very fine layer, because if you're new to the channel or if you're new to applying any kind of coatings, just the initial layers is going to be bonding to the surface, so you don't want to have a huge glob of it or basically a huge mess. So just a very fine coat is going to save you effort, saves you product. It's also going to be the most effective way and most efficient way of coating your vehicle. So I'll go back and forth, and I like to use a cross-hatching pattern just to make sure that it's thoroughly worked into the surface. And this only takes about 10 minutes to bond. So after that time frame, we'll come back and buff off the excess. But as you can see, you don't want a very heavy film, just a very light coat. Just let it cure to the surface and then buff it off with a clean microfiber towel. So as you see, a little bit goes a long way. This entire hood has been coated, and also a question that I get commonly asked is, if you mix up the JetSeals, can you apply it to surfaces like your headlights or your glass or any gloss surfaces? JetSeal Matte is kind of universal. It'll work for gloss and matte, but the thing is that the regular JetSeal enhances gloss, gives you more of a shinier effect, while this is just basically going to protect the surface. So again, we're going to let this sit for about 10, maybe 15 minutes, and we'll buff off the excess. In the meantime, we'll work our way around the rest of the vehicle so that it cures evenly. Also, a common area that people have trouble with is on decals or vinyl lettering, such as we have on the side of the door here. This is a vinyl wrap with a vinyl sticker on top of it, so we still want to protect it so it's going to have that same sheen, same layer of protection. This is a great way to prevent any kind of peeling or fading. But what I've done here is I've worked the JetSeal Matte into the applicator so you're not getting buildup, and we'll just start here on the higher points and work our way around, just kind of gently massaging it into the decal. But a great way to prevent any kind of buildup or high spots is to either work with the flow of the graphic or the sticker, or you can work back from the edge. This way it's not building up along this, and then it dries in there, and then it's kind of hard to get that back off. But again, we're just going to apply it to the surface, give it that same time frame to cure, and then buff off the excess. After waiting a little over 10 minutes, we're going to take a happy ending microfiber towel and buff off the excess. And to help us do that, we're also going to be using some Meticulous Matte Quick Detail Spray. This is also a spray sealant, which is perfect for in between your details to help you, one, enhance some of that protective ability, and also this is going to help you remove anything that's on the surface. So it's great if you're out for a cruise or you got a car that has matte, whether it's painted or if it's a wrap. You want something to remove the dust off of the surface very gently, so again, you're not scratching it. This is a perfect product for you. Just simply toss it in the trunk or keep it in your detailing bag. This way you have it on hand all times. Now this is where it comes in handy, having that fine coat. Like I mentioned earlier, applying it by hand or machine, you want to make sure that's not a thick, very heavy layer, just a very thin coat. This is going to save you product, saves you time, but as you can see right now, it buffs off very easily with little effort, and now you've got that clean, crisp matte finish. So if you guys have a matte car or a matte wrap, matte paint, whatever it is, and you want to learn more about these products, head over to our website, chemicalguys.com. Pick it up at your local detail garage. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment down below on other things you guys want to see. And as always, we'll see you guys next time right here in the detail garage.